Hi, this is Seth from Arts Garage.
This is Kristen from Arts Garage.
We sat down with Grammy-nominated Brazilian guitarist Diego Figueiredo. It was great talking to him about his life, musical influences, and about his upcoming show at Arts Garage.
Diego will be here on July 2nd. You can grab your tickets at artsgarage.org.
Hello, Diego. It's great to finally meet you. And we've got a whole bunch of questions. We're fascinated by your music, and we're so excited about having you at Arts Garage. Where are you right now?
Hello, guys. It's a great pleasure to be here talking with you. And right now I am in Brazil. I came to spend a couple of days here to doing some things, concerts and recordings here. And I'll be back to the United States soon. And I'm really excited to go back to Florida and play at Arts Garage again.
Yeah,
Awesome.
We can't wait
to have you back. Yeah. So what was your introduction to music?
So, yeah, I came from a family. My father was a guitar player, not professionally. He was an engineer, but he loved the guitar. And he gave my first guitar. I was just 5 years old. And he introduced me the old traditional Brazilian music, the bossa nova, the samba, and he loved that style of music. And that was my first contact with music. And then I started studying electric guitar and acoustic guitar at the same time because I like it both. My bigger brother, my older brother, he plays electric guitar, and he influenced me to play the guitar too. So I remember since 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, I was like the real beginning. And then I decided to study music. I remember my first teacher when I was 11 years old. I started studying classical guitar, jazz, and Brazilian music.
Very cool. Do you remember your first performance?
Yes, I was 12.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
Actually, when I was 6, there was I played mandolin too that time, and there was I was in a school, and there was a little theater on that school. Then the people come to see the students play. And I remember that was my first one when I was a little kid. And then when I was 12, there was a concert in the theater of my town, my hometown, Franca. And that was my real first performance with a full house. And I was like, wow, what I'm doing here. It was my real first performance when I was 12. Wow. I remember.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Very cool. You mentioned your family musical influence and your brother playing music, but do you have any musical influences or artists that really stand out to you?
Yes. Yes. After that, when I started studying guitar, when I was 11, 12, 13, when I was 13, I found another great teacher. He liked to mix the jazz with the Brazilian music. And he introduced me a lot of artists that I really liked at that time, like guitarists, American guitarists like Pat Metheny, Joe Pass, Charlie Bird, and a lot of great guitarists. And Brazilian guitarists too, like for sure João Gilberto, Baden Powell, and other. That time I started listening to them. But this particular teacher, this guy, he had a very special way to play the guitar, different than these other guys that I mentioned. And so he was like of my main mentor in the way that I play, because the way that he mixed the Brazilian music with the jazz and the bossa and samba, it was very the way that he guy developed. He had a background that I don't know exactly when he got all that information. But anyway, all these guys, I got a little bit of everything, and for sure I listened to George Benson. When I was 13. I listened to Wes Montgomery, all these jazz guitar players that was legends of the guitar. And but I think the mix of Brazilian guitar players, American guitar players, listen to all them, and plus this special teacher that I had was for sure, plus my background, my father, that he played the Brazilian music since I was very young. So it gave me like a way that I could create my thing, my way to play the guitar. And so
Yeah.
Definitely. As we've been listening to your music, you can absolutely tell that it has a very unique approach to it and an influence from multiple different areas. So it's really cool to hear how that was kind of created over time.
Yeah.
Really, thank you.
So we were reading that you've released 26 or 28 CDs, which is amazing. And what's next? Do you have an album that you're currently working on, or what's your current project?
Yes, actually, my four latest albums were released in the United States by a label called Arbor Records. Actually, they are based in St. Pete, Florida, too. It's a very nice label. They have recorded many different artists, and I'm very happy to be with them. And my latest album right now, I released it in March. It's called Follow the Signs. It's I'd say it's a most bossa nova album, but most original songs. But I wrote for orchestra, not full orchestra, string quintet.
Oh, wow.
So this is a very special sound of album because I put all that bossa nova elements with bass player and percussion. That's just the bass, and plus a string quintet that I wrote all the arrangements for that. And it's a very interesting and nice sound album. So we are working on this album right now. And I just got a list of the JazzWeekly. It's now in the top 40 albums most played in the jazz radios in the United States. So
congrats.
That's awesome. Yeah, congrats.
Climbing. So that's my latest project that we are working on promoting that CD right now.
Yeah, very cool.
We can't wait to hear a bit of it when you come to Arts Garage.
Oh, thank you. I'm very excited to be back to art.
So just leading on to the after that, like, what do you have in store for Arts Garage, and what can all of our patrons expect, like when you're here on July 2nd? Like what group are you bringing, and so forth?
So yeah, it would be wonderful to be back at the Arts Garage. I remember I've been to Arts Garage a couple years ago, I'd say more than 5 years. Gotcha. But it was a very special duo with a legend of guitar called Larry Coryell. And it was wonderful. And people loved that. We had a sold out house for that. It was wonderful. And now to be back there, it's an honor, it's a pleasure. And for sure I'll bring some repertoire of my new album, and I'll bring some special things. I have really new compositions that I'd like to play on that new tour in the United States in June and July. And I'd like to invite all people from the area, from even from Miami and Fort Lauderdale. I have a lot of fans up there, and I will help to promote this concert for all that people too, because I'd like to do a beautiful concert at Arts Garage again. Really excited, and I hope we have a very nice audience. And I have a great friend. He lives in Delray, and he does not miss any of my concerts in Florida. Like he travel all over Florida to see my concert, and he'll be very happy about this. Very close to his home.
That's great. Yeah, but we really can't wait to have you at Arts Garage on July 2nd. It was so great talking to you and hearing about all the cool things you're up to and have been up to. You've had such an amazing career and continuing with so many cool projects. You can purchase your tickets for Diego's concert on artsgarage.org. And Diego, thank you again, and we'll see you very soon.
Thank you so much, and see you July 2nd. Thank you, Arts Garage. Thank you.